there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your mid-September 2023 General Tarot Update. It's Raina here. Sun and Sag in the house. What's up? All right. All right. Oh, wow. Great. Love it. Oh, wonderful. I'm going to just... See, I shouldn't have... Oh, wow. I should have picked it. Gosh. Okay, I'm going to pick another card. I'm not going to... I would never end on the 9 of... Cool. I really... When I picked that one card, it really wasn't what I wanted to do. So, not surprisingly, the card that doesn't resonate with this reading to me, but you know, everything is happening for a reason, so we're going to mention that. So the Eight of Wands as the heart of the matter, this sense of getting revved up, things starting to flow, things starting to happen. I think that this is going to be especially true around the time of the new moon. So this reading is meant to be around that time, mid-month, because the month has 30 days. So you can say around the 14th or the 15th. We have the new moon on the 14th, and then on the 15th, we have Mercury turning direct. For Sag, this is in the 10th house of career. So you may have felt like things were a little bit slow for the past few weeks. Maybe you've been a little bit more internalizing some of your things rather than outwardly ambitious. Wands are fire energy, so they are really associated with ambition and movement. And the Eight of Wands can be movement. So I always, whenever I see the Eight of Wands, especially if it's in the central theme of the reading, it makes me think that the person was in a holding pattern, that something was keeping them from fully having, things take off. And now they are. So are you prepared for maybe a greater amount of clients, maybe a greater amount of offers? If you have been, contemplating changing your job, maybe it's like, hey, you're going to get more possibilities with your career. Are you prepared for that? Or would that make you feel uncomfortable because it's like, oh my gosh, what can I do about this? I don't know, what to choose. In the past position, we have the Page of Cups. And this is a card of kind of keeping very innocent and open about, your emotional state. Sometimes there can even be this new energy coming through, pages are the beginning stages of something. But it could be like messages too. If you received some kind of, even like an offer that, especially if it's in the intuitive arts or creative endeavors, that may have made you feel so much better because for some of you, you may be working in a field that doesn't allow for creativity, that doesn't allow you to showcase your talents. If you are, let's say you're a healer or something like that, and you're an accountant, as your day job, you may feel like it pays the bills, but it doesn't fill your soul, fulfill you, spiritually. The higher message is the Magician. Remember, and it's funny that they use kind of like this vortex, because I've heard that terminology with Abraham Hicks. and I'm trying to remember exactly what it means. I think it's when you're creating something or co-creating with the universe. It's like the cauldron, um, where everything, manifests from, but on the energetic level. You know what I mean? So it probably means something like that. And so they show it like that with this card. And really, what this card is telling you in this position, this is the spiritual message, is that you have this ability to manifest. So if you're someone who's in between jobs, and maybe you will receive some job offers, but you also have the ability to create your own business, and you have the ability to envision this for yourself. It's not necessary. I was going to say it's not necessarily outside of yourself. It's never outside of yourself. But sometimes when you're, hoping for a certain job, it does feel outside of yourself because you're waiting for somebody to call and stuff like that. The more you take ownership, I think the more likely it is that even if it's for a job where you're working for someone else, there's that sense that you are magnetizing yourself to that type of work by, your setting your intentions. And, again, that new moon can give you that ability to do just that. So even if you don't necessarily believe in it, you might want to try it out and see what happens. What crosses you is the Six of Swords. So for some of you, there may be some real signs in your life that something is not harmonious. And this can even be like in personal relationships, for instance. If you're looking to have new love, because the Page of Cups could actually be someone who is in the picture, but you haven't quite, gotten to that level where it would be a relationship, and maybe you're involved with somebody else. I would say that that is the greater likelihood, if this is some kind of love thing, is that you're with someone else, but you're not willing to leave. And when you stay in conflict like that, it creates this negative, impact on your life. When we're around people that don't bring out the best in us, we can feel drained energetically. And that just kind of has a rippling effect in other areas of our life. It's not just contained to the relationship area. So you have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone in order to actually get peace. I mean, it's funny. It's a paradox because change isn't always easy. But when you compare what the stakes are to stay in that place full of conflict, it's almost a no-brainer. What's coming in is the Three of Wands. This is a card that I don't know, like I said, Wands is connected to fire, and it's about independence, autonomy, creativity, career. And to me, it seems to me that the Three of Wands would be connected to Sagittarius because it can be about seeking expansion in your life, and it can even be geographical expansion. Seeking that expansion. And how do we do that? How do we seek expansion? Are we doing it by embracing change? I'm sorry, my phone was filled up, so I had to erase some other files. So it got cut off, the word change. Yeah, so this is a very forward-looking and positive embrace of growth, that growth seeking. The outcome, the Nine of Swords. Pay attention, Sag, to your fears, because they can be very informative. And the truth is that with the Eight of Wands, you may be afraid of success. You may think that everything is happening so quickly. Maybe there's some reason why everything is just starting to rock and roll for you, but because you're so used to the struggle, that the good stuff frightens you. Believe me, that is a possibility. A lot of people are afraid of success. So really think about this, because next month in October, and I'm going to be putting up the October videos in the next week, the astrological ones, including Sagittarians are going to have a solar eclipse in Libra in the 11th house of hopes and wishes. So this could be something that fast tracks your dreams. Maybe that's what the Eight of Wands is all about. And that can even be gains. That could be like, things connected to making money, making more money. And so it would seem implausible that anybody would be afraid of success, but it has been known to happen. And so that's why one of the things is you have to feel deserving of these blessings. So I picked a clarification card. I got the Page of Pentacles. And, this is really about Sagittarians maybe finding some sort of new money-making venture. You may get some kind of message about money. You may even get a little lump sum of money. Some of you may become students of something. You may be learning something. So this can be an expansive time on multiple fronts. So that's what I have for you, Sag. I hope that this resonates. If you would like a private reading, I'm primarily an astrologer. I've been doing a lot of Sages lately, a lot of Sag readings. I love it, and I do astrological analysis of your chart. I have like package deals with the chart and the upcoming transits for the next 12 months. I even have one that includes a full-length tarot reading as well, called The Whole Enchilada. Please check out my offerings at the link below. I'm at RainaMoonAstrology.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.